Hello there. Today's marine animal is one you may have spotted in the calm waters of a harbour, popping its head out of the water to check you out. Or you might have seen one hauling itself out on some rocks along the UK coastline, having a bit of a rest. It is indeed the common seal, also known as the harbour seal. And we've two different types of seal in the UK. We also have the grey seal, and you can tell them apart. The common seal has a smaller head that's quite round and looks really cute, and the grey seal is slightly larger head and quite pointy. So if they turn to the side, you can easily tell whether you're looking at a common seal or a grey seal. The common seals are a bit smaller as well than a grey seal. So today is the harbour seal, also known as the common seal, and here are a few things you might want to fetch to draw along today. Let's start with the head of our seal, and because our seal is going to be lying down, we want to start our head over this side of the page, because gradually we're going to fill the page to the right, so we want to make sure we've got enough space to be able to do that. So we're going to start with the head, and we're just going to create a bit of a curve like this. Okay, and then from the end here, just follow that curve round like that. So don't move your hand, just move your fingers so that you create a nice curve. And then back to the top of the head here, I'm just going to bring a line down like this, and then continue the line, take the line for a little walk, create a little curve here, and then follow that curve down to the bottom here, where we will put the feet in shortly. Well, the flippers down here, and then just going to continue a nice straight line along here. And then once we get to this point where we've reached the top line, we will take the bottom line here up towards the sky, and then do a few ends, and then bring the line down to meet the body. And there's one, and do the same here, and then back to the body. Okay. Now this line here is looking a bit too curved for me, so I'm just going to go back and just even that out a bit and lower that curve. Okay, I don't use a rubber because my wild lines will just become part of my finished drawing, so I don't get too worried about extra lines here and there. Okay, so there's the general outline of our seal, and we're just going to put a flipper in here. So a line from the neck here down, and then you start at the top and bring round a big curve through to about halfway along the body, no further than that. And then we're just going to take a straight line up towards 10 o'clock. Imagine a clock face up towards 10 o'clock, and then a curve like that, okay? And then we're just going to put in some lines like this, okay? And there's our flipper. So, once we've got the general outline of our seal, I'm just going to put the face in, and harbour seals have really cute little faces. So we're going to put the nose in first. So you need to give quite a bit of space between the top of the nose and the top of the head because they've got really big eyes. We want to be able to fit our eyes in. So for the nose, just draw a line like that. And then we're going to put in 2 U's like that. Okay, so that's going to be our nose. And then just a line down the middle like this. Okay. And then we're going to take a line from the top of our nose and create a big line like that, and almost like a big C, isn't it? And then we'll do a back to front C over here like that, and bring those up to a line there. And then we're just going to draw a line in between 2 big C's here. Okay, so there's our muzzle of our seal, so mouth and nose. And then we're going to say this nostril here, take a line up towards, what would that be, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock? Somewhere between 10 and 11 o'clock. And draw a big circle like that. And then do the same over here, so it'd be more like sort of 1 to 2 o'clock. And then big circle here. And try and get your circles to be roughly the same size, if you can. Okay, and then put in a little rectangle, and then colour in your eyes like so. Okay, and then we're just going to put in a couple of lines here because the head of the seal is looking straight ahead, but obviously its body's going that way, so it's sort of turned its head to look at us. So these are just it's just kind of rolls of skin that you'd see with the seal facing this way. Okay, so I'm fairly happy with that. We've got some little dots here for whiskers. I think 4 whiskers on either side. Yeah. Okay, so we've got our general outline of our seal. What I might do actually is just make these eyes a little bit bigger. Like that. Okay. Alright, now is the fun bit where we get to colour our seal in. And this is going to take quite a while because obviously it's quite a big seal. Well, it's a big seal on a big piece of paper. I'll speed this bit up and you just take your time, and you can pause the video at various points and take as long as you need. For the rest of the body, I'm going to go more of a brown with a little bit of this colour. So those two colours for the rest of the body, and then maybe put in a little bit of orange towards the end over here. Okay, so I'm going quite lightly with the colour, and I'm not doing a full cover of the brown. I'm just doing bits, and that means you get a little bit of variation of colour coming through as well. So you get a little bit of lighter of some of the paper coming through, which is nice. And there's our seal, and I think we'll just give our seal a bit of sand to lie on. Sometimes they get this lovely sort of pattern effect on their coat, so I'm just going to put in some little darker patches. Okay, and I think we're about there. And there you have it, a super duper seal. It took ages to colour in, didn't it? But I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye bye.